Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefits, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. For more information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Everybody says about you, they're like, he wins at every level, right? He won in high school, he won in AAU, he won in college. Just explain to me how. Like, what is winning basketball?
I think it's just showing up every day. I don't cheat the game. I show up at work, I have high energy, great coaching. First and foremost, I've always been surrounded by great coaches and players who really want to buy in and win. People talk about my winning, but you can't do that without a team.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Whole city turns up. Where the best belong. Level up. Shit, level up. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta level up. Yeah, level up. Bluff City show out, gotta level up. Level up. Shit, level up. Got soul, got heart, got pride, gotta level up. Yeah, level up. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta level up.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
For the sunshine, gotta own the day like it's all mine. Just got paid in his own time. Been working hard, I've been on the grind. I deserve this feeling, having my way. I've been on this feeling. This is my day. The sun's out, let's have a little fun now. I wanna let it all out. That's what it's all about. Cause I deserve this feeling, having my way. I deserve this feeling. This is my
Grind City Media presents The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Live from the Grind City Media Studios on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, August 6th. It is going to be a good day. Jessica Benson with you from the Grind City Media Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. Big Bet Bennett Doyle behind the glass in for CJ Hurt this morning. Coming up on today's show, there is technically football today. We'll celebrate. We're going to go through every college football team we've ever seen play in person. Teresa Walker will join us. We'll get the latest from Titans camp, the NFL, get her take on Derrick Henry's comments from this week. We'll do a little Theater Thursday. It hits harder with the king of movies in studio. Bennett and I will talk about what we've watched recently, what we're excited for the rest of the summer. Bennett, it is 2/3 of a DP show to start this beautiful Thursday. Happy Election Day.
Oh, happy Election Day. Shout out to everybody that gets out and votes today. Shout out to CJ, always doing his civic duty.
He sure is.
I do. Every time he does this, because it's an annual thing with CJ, and every time I'm like, man, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, why aren't you working the polls?
I know, right? Like,
why did your parents not mentally train you.
I'm a lifelong Memphian. I care about the city. I care about and I never worked the polls.
Sounds like you're not dedicated to the poll.
I know. I know.
The poll life is not the life for you.
I need to look into. I'll talk to CJ.
The poll life should be the life for all of us.
Maybe he can set something up for me.
And if you have not gone to the polls, Pokemon, go to the polls.
Okay. Well, not Pokemon.
Bennett.
I know I have not been to the polls. I'm
going to shame you. I'm going to get a bell. I'm going to go around GCM today and shame everyone into voting.
Can you bring your kids to the polls? Like, are you allowed to have a kid with you?
Yeah.
That might be an issue. I
feel like you are.
Okay.
It's not like he's voting.
I feel like I've taken Noah with me to the polls before.
Yeah,
actually.
show him the importance
show
of
him how
going
that's
out
done. Yeah.
and exercising your right by living in a democracy.
Can I let him press the buttons?
No, I don't think you can let him press
you
the
press
buttons.
that
I think that's where it goes. But please make sure that you go out and vote, because you know what we always say, can't complain about anything if you don't go to the polls on election day. So big day there. Bennett, before we get into all the happenings of today, I know that you would really like to go through another debate over the golf tournament, leaving Memphis or changing its capacity in Memphis. Any further thoughts?
I don't.
Any further thoughts for you?
I don't. That was great yesterday, which people said mom and dad are fighting. I saw that in the chat, which that is how it felt. And then they kept trying to pull me in, and I was like, dude, I'm not going to be able to add anything to this conversation at all. Like, you are the two, like, golf guys. Y'all know so much more about this than I do, and they just want me to justify each of their points. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to sit here and let y'all cook.
Well, luckily, you can cook today on a much more subject passionate to your heart, I know. Football's back.
Okay, so
football's back-ish.
It is back-ish.
Back.
We're getting Cardinals, Panthers tonight. We're getting Carson Beck, and we're getting Kenny Pickett.
Oh, buddy.
Here's the thing about the Hall of Fame game. I watch it every year. I don't think I've ever watched through the fourth quarter, but I always watch it just to feel
football.
Like, to feel what it's like again. Yes. Like, I have to see it and experience it again. But it's just like a primer. It's a primer. You get that feeling. You know. Oh man, I forgot this is what it's like. So I'll consume. Yeah,
I will consume. However, there's a good challenger in the sports space tonight. Like normally, I feel like there's nothing on that would pull my attention away from the Hall of Fame game, which is disgusting. That's a disgusting phrase to say, but I, like you, am so desperate for football that I'll just throw it on for the hell of it. We got Aces fever tonight.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Dare I say,
that's good.
That far exceeds Kenny Pickett versus Carson Beck. It has stakes.
Yeah.
It matters. No disrespect to your NFC South winners from last year, the Carolina Panthers. I saw a list of, I think it was Yahoo's rankings of every team for this year. And the NFC South was the only division where every single team fell outside the top 20. Like, not one team in the top 20. And that's what happens when all of your teams finish below 500 and your winner is a below 500 team last year.
I mean, it's been the weirdest division in football for like over a decade at this point. So it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, the Panthers kind of snuck in last year at 8-9, and you know, we'll see what happens with Baker and the Bucks this year, who had it the couple years previous. But yeah, that's always a weird division. So I get it.
Cardinals' new coach is Mike LaFleur, brother of Matt LaFleur.
I had no clue.
And we now have two pairs of brothers coaching in the NFL.
Well, Matt LaFleur's an offensive genius. That's what everyone's always been telling me.
That's all you need to know.
It's good.
Listen, I can get excited for this, and then I also yesterday found myself getting excited for the Week 0 slate of college football. Like, I was pulling up schedules yesterday, which is a disgusting behavior.
Yeah.
I was like, this might be the greatest Week 0 slate of all time. And then I realized I have a sickness. Like, I have a disease. Like, I'm convincing myself that UNC TCU in Dublin is so good that I can say things like this might be the greatest Week 0 slate of all time. I do recognize that I'm swayed by the Memphis UNLV game, though, because that game matters. We care about that game. But if you're rando in Nebraska, are you looking at the Week 0 slate and my USC Trojans play?
Oh,
play
really?
San Jose State. And you get Stanford, Hawaii. And who doesn't want to watch Stanford, Hawaii?
God, I love watching Hawaii
Precisely.
football.
Precisely.
I've lived off Hawaii. I've made a living off Hawaii football, for being honest. No,
Congratulations.
I love it too. I was screaming for the past couple years for Memphis to please get involved with Week 0.
Yes.
And Gary was texting, I think with Ed Scott, and he was like, how he said he's got some good news for you. This was before, a day before they announced it, and I was so stoked about it because
it's great for the brand.
It's just you get buried in the middle of the day on a Saturday during college football season sometimes with all the massive games going on, and so the fact that you get to highlight your program. To kick off the season, everybody's going to be watching it on Fox. It's like the premier game, like you said. And so I just think it's so smart by the university. And I hope it's something they can continue to do because, again, this one's so awesome because you're playing an opponent that has the stakes are high just like they are for you as far as trying to sneak into that CFP. But it doesn't really matter. Like if Memphis played, their second week opponent's Arkansas State. If they played Arkansas State in Week 0, everybody would be watching. You know?
But this feels. I don't think I'm just saying it because we're here. It feels a little different. UNLV also has the juice with Dan Mullen.
That's right.
Right? It just
Vegas, yeah.
Yeah. But also it's Week 0. And that's why you want to play in Week 0 because there's nothing else to really detract from the excitement around your team. Listen, around this time is when CJ would normally look at me and ask me why I am the way that I am, which is a fair question. I do think I have the answer because Darnell sent us this post that was making the rounds yesterday, and I've seen a couple more people dipping their toes into it this morning, that asked the question, how many FBS football teams have you seen play in person in your life? And as I'm sitting here thirsting over Week 0 and talking with great respect and reverence for Hawaii, Stanford, my life makes a lot more sense when I go through this list. And I know that I'm setting you up for a loss, and I apologize in advance. But can we play a game called Who Has Seen More FBS Teams Play in Their Lifetime?
We can, and I don't even know if loss properly
demolishing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really bad. And let me preface this by saying, I've made sacrifices in my life. Okay.
Okay. You have children.
I have children. I am a massive Titans NFL fan. Okay.
Correct.
And a massive fantasy football guy. I'm in a million leagues. I obsess over it every year for some reason. I don't know why, but I can't stop. And so my sacrifice is, okay, Saturday, I'm going to I'm still going to watch it all. I'm still going to consume it all. But Saturdays, I'm kind of doing more of the family stuff. We're watching on TV. We're playing in the backyard. We're going somewhere before all the games kick off, that kind of thing. Sunday, and then the sacrifice, my wife is like, okay, Sunday is yours. You get to,
that's so nice.
You plop in front of the TV, you watch Red Zone for however many straight hours and just enjoy your day. So that's why I'm going to lose this bad.
I have an unfair advantage because I think I went to my first football game when I was 6 months old.
Right. Yes.
I don't even know if I had my vaccines by the time I went to my first. I'm sure that I did. All right. We'll start at the beginning. Okay. There are 138 teams, I believe. How many do you bet that you've seen?
Out of 138.
Out of 138.
Well, first off, how many teams are in the American Conference? Well,
it's a different American today than it was.
Then.
10 years ago.
I think I've seen at least 40.
Okay, Bennett guesses 40.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess. I haven't gone through this yet. I'm gonna guess 80.
Mm-hmm.
I might be shooting high.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess that I double you.
Okay.
And I think a win for you is not me doubling you up. Is that fair?
Okay. Let's do it.
Air Force Academy. Yes.
No. Never. I will. They're here this year, aren't they? Isn't Air Force coming here?
Yes.
Oh, no. That's Army. That's Army. I'm getting my...
And Navy. Yeah, Air Force is
not
somewhere
else. They're Mountain West,
aren't they? Air Force is away.
Yeah.
Air Force is located in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I saw my dad get booed at Air Force Academy when I was a wee tot, and I think it was my villain origin story.
When we went to Colorado Springs last year, my friend's parents were up in they have a place up in the mountains that we got to stay at, and across the mountains we could see all the fighter jets and stuff practicing. Yeah, it was cool.
Okay, Akron? No. Alabama, yes.
No.
No for you?
I've never seen the Crimson Tide.
I went to the Alabama-Wisconsin
keeping
game last year. I'm keeping
Okay.
score. I've seen Alabama a ton. They played so many national championship games in a row, like 15, 16, 17, 18. UAB.
Yep. A
All right,
million times.
That's your first. I have not seen UAB in person.
Oh, yeah.
Shame on me.
You know I care about the bones.
I know. Battle of the Bones forever. App State? No.
No.
Okay. Arizona? Yes.
No.
I went to a USC game there.
No. I'm trying to think of like teams that have come here and played the Tigers.
I don't think they've been here.
I don't think so.
Arizona State? Also yes.
That's a no for me.
No for you. Arkansas?
Yes.
I think we both are yes on Arkansas. Arkansas State?
Yes.
Yes. You saw them here?
I've seen them here, yeah.
I've been to Jonesboro. And I saw them play at USC. I've seen a lot of Arkansas State in my life.
Side note, I'm totally cool with playing Arkansas State and don't mind doing it every year.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Army? No.
No.
Auburn?
No.
I've got a yes for Auburn. Saw them
I'm not going to get close.
when they lost to Florida State in the BCS championship game.
This is going to be bad.
Ball State?
No.
Here's the thing.
I can't even
don't
tell you
think
where
I've
Ball
been to
State
Ball State.
is.
I'm not going to count ones that I was at as a baby that I have
Ball
no
State's in
recollection
Ohio.
at. Because my dad was at the MAC for my first 2 years of my life. So all those MAC schools, there's a fair chance. We lived in Toledo.
Is Ball State
But
in
I-
Ohio?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
Ball State's in Indiana, I think.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Baylor? No.
Have I seen Baylor?
Have you seen Baylor? Did they come through a Liberty Bowl at
I
some
want to
point?
say they came through here.
I'll give it to you.
I think I've seen
You want it?
Baylor.
Okay, you
I
can
feel
take
like I've
Baylor.
seen Baylor.
Boise State, I've seen 100 times.
Yes.
You've seen Boise State?
Because they came through. No, I have not. No.
Okay. Boston College?
No.
Yes. USC played Boston College. Bowling Green? Yes. Memphis played Bowling Green.
I don't think I was there.
Okay.
No.
BYU? Yes.
Yes.
Yes for Bennett. SUNY Buffalo?
No.
No. Cal? Yes.
No.
Beautiful, underrated stadium. UCF?
Yes.
Both of us, yes. You're keeping up so far. I'm at 13, you're at 6.
It's about to get bad. Just
Central
wait.
Michigan?
Nope.
Cincinnati?
Yes.
Yes and yes. Perfect. Clemson?
No.
I've got yes. Coastal Carolina?
Nope.
I'm a no too. Colorado?
That's the Chanticleers, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the
No,
Chanticleers, and they have the pretty teal field.
I love the teal.
Me too.
I love the teal. No on Colorado for me.
Colorado State is a yes for me.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for you. UConn? Were you at the UConn-Memphis game when they won like 55-14?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I
I've
was.
seen UConn. I have seen UConn.
I think that's our deepest
Yes.
cut. The fact that you and I have both
Yes.
seen UConn football play because they played at Memphis.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think you should get bonus points for UConn football. Next up, Delaware.
No.
No. Duke.
No.
No. East Carolina.
Yes.
Yes. Shout out to the American. Eastern Michigan.
Nope.
Florida.
Nope.
I'm a no on Florida as well. I'm a no on FAU.
Yeah, I'm
You've
a
seen
no.
FAU?
I'm a no. I've not seen FAU.
I'm a no on
I think that was one I
FIU.
skipped. Nope.
Florida State.
Mm,
I'm a yes.
I'm a no. I'm a no.
2014 BCS championship game with Jameis Winston. 'Cause I
Oh,
entered
yeah.
for the Rose Bowl.
My friend was there,
So
yeah.
I got some nice like hits from the Rose Bowl. Fresno State. Too many to count. Georgia.
Nope.
I've got their 2021 championship game. Georgia Southern.
Wait. Georgia was here for Liberty. No, I don't think I went to it though. They were here for the Liberty Bowl at one point, but I'm a no on Georgia.
Okay, Georgia Southern. No.
I want to say I've seen Georgia
You
Southern.
think you've seen Georgia Southern?
They've had a series with Memphis, I feel like, multiple times. I want to
You
say
want me to
I've
give you a yes on
I
Georgia
think
Southern?
you need to give me a yes on
I'll give
Georgia
you a yes
Southern.
on Georgia
yeah.
Southern. Georgia State.
Wait, which one's the blue tiger looking thing?
Georgia Southern is a bird, I feel like.
Georgia State's the one I've seen.
Georgia State you've seen. Okay.
Yes,
I'll give you
haven't-
the yes on Georgia
yes.
State, the no on Georgia Southern. Georgia Tech? No.
No.
I'm a no. Hawaii,
God, I wish, but no.
RIP Aloha Stadium. Yes for me. I'm at 23.
Are they
You're
still
at
playing
10.
it on like a track and field?
Yeah, but they're in the
thing?
process of building their next.
Thank
they tore
God.
down Aloha Stadium. Mm-hmm. Brought a tear to my eye. Houston?
Yes.
We're both on Houston. I remember when we used to be in the same conference as Houston. That was fun.
Yeah, I love
Illinois.
beating their ass. No.
Indiana.
No.
I'm on a no as well. Iowa.
Yes.
Yes for you.
Wait.
No, Iowa State played in the
Iowa
Liberty Bowl.
State.
So we both have a,
no
yes
on
for
Iowa.
Iowa State.
Yes on Iowa State.
Real blind spot there of Illinois, Indiana, and Iowa as no. Iowa State, yes, 2017 Liberty Bowl. Jacksonville State, I'm a no.
No.
James Madison,
No.
no. Kansas. Memphis played Kansas.
I have seen Kansas.
Were you there?
I have seen Kansas.
I
yes,
have also
that is
seen
a
Kansas.
yes.
That is a yes. Kennesaw State, no.
No.
Kent State,
I don't think
I'm a
so.
no.
I don't
Kentucky,
think so. No.
I'm a no. Liberty,
I'm a no.
I'm also a no. Louisiana, I'm a yes.
I'm a no.
I saw an Arkansas State Louisiana game
Why?
in Jonesboro. Why?
For what?
My dad also got booed at that game. So I've got 2 games that my dad was booed at in my
Oh,
presence.
okay. So this is
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
It was a Sun Belt game.
Gotcha.
Louisiana Monroe.
Nope.
No. LSU.
Never.
I'm a yes for LSU. Oh no, I lost my place. Louisiana Tech. I'm a yes.
I'm a no.
You're a no for La Tech.
No.
The Texters. Louisville.
Yes.
Oh, you're a yes for Louisville.
Oh yes, because
I'm
we
a no
play.
for
Used to
Louisville.
play.
Yeah,
them
that's right,
back in
that's
the
right.
day. Yep.
Before my time. Marshall.
Yep. I've seen the herd.
You've seen the herd?
Oh yeah, they were in CUSA.
See, this is where you're gonna get some.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get some. Maryland.
No.
I'm a no. UMass.
No.
I'm a no, but I had a fever dream where I thought Memphis played UMass, but they did not, according to the
no,
internet.
that's just the John Calipari connection we always think about. No.
We both have Memphis,
Yep.
so we're high on that. Miami. I'm a yes on Miami.
I'm a no.
Miami of Ohio. I'm a no.
No.
Michigan.
No.
I'm a yes. Michigan State.
No.
I'm a no.
I do not think I've ever seen a Big Ten school in person. I don't think I've ever seen a Big
My conference.
I mean, I've seen UCLA, but
So there you go.
they weren't in the Big Ten then.
It counts. It carries over at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Middle Tennessee.
Yes.
I would assume you've seen Middle Tennessee.
Yes.
I've not seen Middle Tennessee. That's a no for me. Minnesota.
Nope.
I went to a game at Minnesota. My sophomore year of college, USC played at Minnesota. And
was
for some
that?
reason, I decided I wanted to be a sports reporter and go cover it.
Mm-hmm.
I slept in a conference room.
Okay.
There was no room at the hotel that we checked in on.
How was the Golden Gophers Stadium? Aren't they the Golden
Pretty
Gophers?
nice, actually.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
It was cool. Okay, Ole Miss. Yes,
Yes.
for both of us.
Yes.
That's an easy one. Mississippi State. I'm a no.
I'm a yes.
I can't believe I've never seen Mississippi State. I gotta get to Starkville.
Yeah.
I gotta get to Stark Vegas. Mizzou.
I believe I have seen.
Did Jacob say Teresa's on? Oh, he said you're not missing much.
I think I've seen Mizzou. I want to say because I think Memphis did a home and home at one
I thought they were
point.
both away.
Were they both?
I thought they were both away.
But
they might have played home
in a
before my
Liberty
time.
Bowl or something.
I'll
I
give
swear
you-
to God,
I'll give you a
like
Mizzou.
I feel like I've seen Mizzou.
I'll give you a Mizzou. Those Tigers. Navy. We're both yes.
Yep.
The midshipmen. We have Nebraska. I'm a yes.
I'm a no.
Nevada. I'm a yes.
Nope.
UNLV. I'm a no.
No.
New Mexico. I'm a no.
No.
New Mexico State. I'm a no.
No.
If we were doing basketball, different story. North Carolina. I'm a no.
I'm a no.
Charlotte. No. I don't think I've seen Charlotte play at Memphis.
I don't think I have either. I might have skipped that one.
I think I did too. NC State. No.
No.
North Texas. The Mean Green.
I don't think
I'm a
I've
no. I haven't seen them in
here.
person.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
It's a tough stretch. Northern Iowa. I'm a no.
No.
Northwestern.
No.
Notre Dame. I'm a yes.
I'm a no. That would be cool though. I've heard it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I also saw them in a Hawaii Bowl.
That's cool.
It was. Ohio.
Nope.
Ohio State.
No.
I'm a yes. Oklahoma. I'm a yes.
I'm a no.
Oklahoma State. I think we're both yeses. Did you go to the Liberty Bowl
I
with
did.
Oklahoma State?
Yep, I sure
We've
did.
got that one. Old Dominion. No.
No.
Oregon.
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Producer time. Jacob, do you have the contact information for Teresa Walker? She just texted me that she has last week's Zoom info, and we need to get her this week's Zoom info. I'll figure it out in the break if not. Thank you so much, Jacob. Where were we? Oklahoma State, Old Dominion, no. Oregon, oh, this is where I'm about to crush. Oregon, yes. Oregon
No,
for you? No.
no.
Oregon State, yes.
No.
Give me all of the West Coast teams. Penn State, yes.
No.
Purdue, no.
No.
Rice, yes.
Yeah, I've seen Rice.
And we've seen the food. We've
owls.
seen those
I've
owls.
seen
We've,
those owls.
Unfortunately, I've been to a game at Rutgers. Some way, somehow. That might be my most random.
Rutgers, no, that's a no for me.
Sam Houston?
Nope.
No. San Diego State?
No.
No. San Jose State? Yes.
Not for me.
Love the Spartans. South Alabama?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. South Carolina? No. I'm a no.
I think that's a no for me.
USF?
Yes.
I'm a yes. Outside of USF, SMU?
I've seen SMU.
We've both seen SMU. All right, I'm at 49. You're at 24.
No,
We've got one last stretch
lapping
here
me
to
already.
go.
Come on.
Southern Miss.
I've seen Southern Miss.
I have not
love
seen
those
Southern
Golden
Miss.
Eagles.
I've not seen the
Yeah.
Golden Eagles. Stanford. I'm a yes.
Shout out Charles Huff.
Stanford, no to you.
Stanford's a no.
Syracuse, yes.
I don't think so.
No to you.
No.
Temple, we're both a yes.
I've seen
We've got to
Temple.
both be a Temple.
Yeah, I've seen those owls.
Good old American Owls. Tennessee, we both got to be a yes.
Yes.
Tennessee is a yes. Texas is a no.
It's a no for me.
Texas
Surprised
A&M
that's a
also
no for
a no.
you.
I know, that's probably my most shocking no.
I have seen Texas A&M. Yes, I have. I believe it was Texas A&M in West Virginia in the Liberty Bowl. Am I right about that? I believe I've seen them.
Okay, Texas A&M, yes for Bennett. TCU, I'm a yes on TCU. Horned Frogs.
They played in Liberty Bowl too at one point,
They
but I don't
did.
think I was there. I'm going to go no.
Texas State, no.
No.
Texas Tech, I'm a no.
I'm a no.
Toledo, I don't remember. I have to have been there spiritually, but I don't remember, so I won't
think
count
so.
it. Troy, no.
No.
We've got Tulane,
I've seen Tulane
I'm
in
a
the
yes.
membrane. Yep.
Tulsa, I'm a yes.
I'm a yes.
Unfortunately. Actually, I went to the Tulsa Stadium and it was nice. I enjoyed it.
Was
a nice
it?
little on-campus stadium.
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
UCLA, both yes.
Yep.
USC.
Shout out Josh Rosen.
Big fat yes. UTEP.
I've seen
This one's
UTEP.
for CJ.
I've seen the Miners.
You've seen the Miners? I've also seen the Miners. We've got the UTEP Miners in that. UTSA. I'm a no.
I'm a no.
no.
I'm a no.
Utah. I'm a yes.
I'm a no.
Utah State. I'm a yes.
No. Nope.
Vandy.
I have seen Vandy.
I've never seen
I
Vandy.
have seen Vandy.
I've
yes.
never seen Vandy. UVA. I'm a yes.
Nope.
Virginia Tech. I'm a yes.
I'm a
I went to that battle at Bristol.
Oh
Virginia
yeah.
Tech,
Okay.
Tennessee. That was my first week working in Memphis,
Do they?
and they sent me.
Oh, so they do it at the
awesome.
racetrack?
Yeah, it
What?
was at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
That's cool.
It was sick.
Okay. That's a no for me.
Wake Forest.
I think it's a no
It's
for
a
me.
no for me, dog. UW. I'm a yes.
Nope.
Washington State. I'm a yes.
Nope.
West Virginia. No.
No.
Western Kentucky.
Wait, I've seen West Virginia.
You've seen
I've
West Virginia?
Yeah, in the Liberty Bowl. Yeah.
Okay, West Virginia, yes. Western Kentucky, I think we're both yeses.
Yeah, they came here.
I think
Didn't
so.
they come here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Western Michigan, no.
No.
Wisconsin,
No.
I'm a yes. And Wyoming, I'm a yes. So I undershot mine, and you undershot yours,
It's the final tally.
but I did lap you. 67-36.
Oh, I did okay.
You did okay.
I did okay.
That's
I
pretty
went
good.
over mine.
I think you're above the average.
Okay.
Far above the average.
Good.
Far, far above the average. The
Good.
average person has probably only seen like 10.
I feel better. I feel
Average
better.
football fan,
I feel like you definitely need to go to more Big Ten games. That is.
I gotta get my new conference. I've been. I
Yeah.
realize I've seen every single one from the old Pac-12, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I saw most of the original WAC. When my dad moved to the Sun Belt, I traveled less because by
Yeah.
that point I was in college, so I wasn't going to as many games.
I feel like you need to get to like an Indiana-Illinois game or something like that.
Purdue.
Yeah.
Just something in the middle there.
Yep.
All right, we're late getting to Teresa
Okay.
Walker. We've got Titans questions to ask, NFL questions to ask. Drop your number in the chat if you followed along. Wubbs had 67. That's amazing. That's a lot of games.
That is a lot.
When you start going through it, there's a lot of teams and a lot of games. Teresa Walker's going to join us on the other side. We'll catch up with her when we come back.
The NBA Cup Championship game next season is going to be played at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse on campus at Butler University. You tell me, some people are calling it a disaster. I would argue it's not only not a disaster, it's an improvement. The idea of let's take this cool new thing and put it in Las Vegas made sense on a very surface level.
Yeah.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefits, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball. But the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
What do you bring to the table? Like, you want people to describe Kareem Lopez, the basketball player. What do you want to hear?
I feel like I'm just a winning player, you know, someone that's going to contribute to winning, a competitor, you know, a high IQ player, you know, someone that's going to play the right way. And yeah, like I said, like the first thing I said, just contribute to winning.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. It is Thursday. That means it's time to catch up with Teresa Walker of the Associated Press. She joins us every Thursday. She joins us now. And Teresa, Bennett and I just did an exercise of how many of the 138 FBS teams have you seen play in person. I won't make you go painstakingly through all of them like we just did. But how many do you bet you've seen of the 138?
A bunch. I mean, think about this. I covered Delaware in a 1AA championship when Joe Flacco was their quarterback. So, I mean, I've covered NAIA championships in Savannah. So it's like, if I can't tick off a good chunk of those, I'm in trouble.
I bet you're at like 120. I bet you're in the top 1%.
I'd take a nickel for everyone I've covered. That'd be nice.
You could be rich. You could be rich. Will you be watching the Hall of Fame game tonight, Teresa? Can we say happy football is back day to you?
We can say happy football day is back. I'll keep an eye on it, but it's like, I mean, it's Carson Beck and who starting?
Kenny Pickett. How dare you?
I know that it doesn't exactly. I mean, I've been in camp now since a week ago yesterday, so it's like I've seen a lot of football already. So I'll just keep an eye on the score. I'm more excited for the Hall of Fame weekend because my former editor mentor in covering the NFL, Barry Wilner, is the media person being honored this weekend in Canton, and it's just amazing because he's been a Hall of Fame voter. And he oversaw, we did a 100 NFL 100 project, year-long kind of thing, and he helped oversee that. And it was just, so yeah, that's my highlight of the weekend.
Are you one day eligible to have that award?
Oh, I'm eligible, but I'll just say this. There's so many ahead of me. I mean, a year ago, it was Mary Kay Cabot, who covers Cleveland. She got it. Shireen Williams has also been honored that way. But if they called, I would not. I would accept. But that's Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. If you're listening, hi. But that might be my more achievable goal.
Okay. Well, we'll start with that, and then we'll get you to the big show eventually for the Hall of Fame. I wanted to ask you. Obviously, you've spent a lot of time at Titans training camp. Teresa, do you know what a thirst trap is? Are you familiar with that term? I didn't want to assume.
Well, let's put it this way. It may have taken many forms over the decades, but
you get the gist. Is it fair to say that the Titans are dropping thirst traps of Cam Ward, Carnell Tate highlights?
I was wondering where you're going with that.
I was too, and yes. I mean, let's just say, okay. So one of the last big plays on Tuesday was the 65-yard pass from Cam to Carnell Tate into the end zone before fans, and there was much rejoicing. But that's the fun thing. It's like that clip was out quick after practice, right? And I pointed out this isn't a portion of practice we're not allowed to shoot, but you're trying to promote hope. 4 straight losing seasons. You do want to dribble stuff out there to get the fans thirsty, give them wanting more, so that when they come out to games, 2, they have hope, and 3, they have a lot of new merch to sell.
Okay, so we're obviously excited about that connection, and I am consuming it as much as anybody. Is there any other guys on this offense that maybe, I was excited about the Wayndale Robinson addition. Is there any other guys on this offense that maybe people aren't talking about right now that are potentially could make some noise as the season gets closer?
Keep an eye on Alec Iamaner.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's bulked up a little bit, and for a guy who's from Canada, he had a moment Tuesday where it's like he looked like he was ready to drop the gloves and just go with Cordell Flott, I think it was, and it's like he's showing a lot of not just fight against the secondary, but he is going out and getting balls. He is making plays. He had a really nice one a couple days ago where he's going through defenders and getting the ball. I mean, I go back to this in the season opener a year ago at Denver. We focused on the fact that Brian Callahan couldn't determine in the moment, whether or not to challenge because it's like, no, it was an elbow. Well, it didn't count. Yes, it does. Does it? Okay. But Alec Iamaner made that catch, a rookie on the road in Denver, and he goes up against the defense that ended up being one of the NFL's best last year and made a heck of a catch and did incredible work all season long, considering, again, he and Chim DK led that receiving room. Calvin Ridley was, because of the injuries, missing in action and had one 100-yard game. So they did a lot of heavy lifting. With Carnell Tate, Wandale Robinson, and yes, Calvin Ridley, he had a really nice catch and run up the right sideline Tuesday early. So it's like, it's been a while since the entire receiving corps looked this good, but Iamaner is the guy that I say keep an eye out aside from Carnell Tate.
The other big story that has kind of like exceeded Titans training camp containment was Jeffrey Simmons getting thrown out of camp after he threw a punch, and it was made clearer from a comparison of last year where he did the same thing and stayed in training camp under Brian Callahan. This is supposed to be representative of Robert Saleh taking a different kind of approach. What did you make of the decision to toss Jeffrey Simmons in that case, and what does it say for the leadership of this team?
Well, it says everything because, as Salah said, and he wasn't scheduled to talk to us after practice Tuesday, so he came over and addressed the fact that their left tackle Dan Moore went in, didn't, no update, presumed day to day. But on Jeffrey Simmons, a punch in a game gets you tossed. It's that simple. So if you do something in practice that's going to get you tossed from a game, you're gone. You don't go to the locker room and put your feet up and go hit the showers quickly. He was on a side field working with a strength coach. Anyone who's done any kind of rehab, you would rather just be doing your deal rather than having somebody put you literally through your paces and making you work hard. So I'll just say this. I think it was a good lesson sent by Robert Saleh. And yeah, I mean, you can walk around and you're the head coach and you can do all the things. There's new phrases all over the building and new schedules and tweaks and this and that. But you want to send a message? Send your all-pro, the only all-pro on this team last year, and the leader out of practice. And if you do it to Jeffrey Simmons, who just got a massive contract extension in June, it'll happen to anybody. So that filters through. If you weren't paying attention, well, you're going to get a clue because Robert Saleh is going to tap you on the shoulder.
So there was a lot made of. Obviously, we're going to have two backup quarterbacks playing tonight, so I guess it's kind of relevant. Will Levis said he's one of the best 32 quarterbacks in the NFL. I know that was a big clip that went around. I don't know what you're supposed to say in that moment. Like, you got to show that you have confidence in this league to stick around. So I didn't have a huge problem with it. But I do think it's interesting when they brought in Mitch Trubisky. I think me and a lot of Titans fans just assumed, okay, well, he's going to be Cam's backup. Will Levis probably on his way out at some point. But it sounds like Levis is doing okay at training camp, and could he potentially be the backup quarterback to Cam Ward, or is it just going to be Mitch Trubisky because they brought him in?
I still think that Trubisky is the backup quarterback. He had a great we saw him in the offseason program, he looked fine. Now, Tuesday was a rough day. There were a lot of picks. But I still think that, and I'm not alone, the feel is that Trubisky is the backup. He knows the Dable system. That's why he was brought here. And you've got a young quarterback in Cam Ward. So, having somebody with experience. And by the way, Trubisky was the number 2 pick overall in 2017. So there's that experience as well. It feels like we're going through what we went through 2 years ago, where it's like, see enough from Will Levis to get somebody, Atlanta, hello, pick up the quarterback phone to trade for Will Levis. And, Will will have the occasional play. It's like, oh, that's Will Levis. And then there'll be a play where, oh, yeah, that's Will Levis. So, and that's the thing. You should be confident. But when I shared that story on Saturday, it's like, no, you're right. He is right. There's 36, 54, 79. I saw almost every number under the sun. So he's having to fight that. But one thing I've learned is training camp is long. And they've got 3 joint practices. This time next week, they'll be preparing for their opener of the preseason at San Francisco. So, what does he do on San Francisco, Seattle, and then Chicago? He has a chance to play his way both up to the backup spot, although I still don't see it. Better yet is, can he push up the draft pick that somebody else is willing to give to him? And I do think the Titans would be ready. They have no reason to move him if they don't have to. If all perceptions and talk is that he is fine in that quarterback room, well, then, just bluff it out and try and get a pick. He was the 33rd overall pick. That GM is gone. And the current GM, let's not forget, Will Levis announced to the world that he was having his shoulder fixed, season-ending surgery, the day before the Titans reported a year ago. You put all that together, it's like, I can't see him on the roster the first week of the season.
Wow. A backup quarterback battle between Will Levis and Mitch Trubisky in the year of 2026. What a gift. I'm so excited that football is back. You talk about clips that went viral and had a lot of opinions on them. I have to get your take on Derrick Henry and his interview with Kay Adams that I think broke a lot of Titans fans. He's now clarified his take on it, but at the time he insinuated that he said he would like to finish his playing career with the Ravens. And Titans fans took that as he wants to retire with the Ravens. Derrick Henry has now come back and said, and I quote from his X account, "I would like to finish my playing career with the Ravens. I never said anything about retiring. I'm enjoying being a Raven. I'll worry about that retirement shit later." Were Titans fans right to get in their feelings over this one, Teresa?
No, I mean, come on. I mean, Steve McNair finished his career with the Ravens. Derek Mason finished his career with the Ravens. Derek Mason is regularly at practice because he has a radio show here in Nashville. You know, Steve McNair, before he was killed, he was back in Nashville. So it's like, what, you think he's going to come back and sign a ceremonial one-day contract to retire with the Titans? What matters is that he spent a huge chunk of his career with the Titans. His 2,000-yard season was with Tennessee, and by the time this season's over, he has a chance to climb the top 10 rushing ranks all time. I won't be surprised if he is 5th by the time this season is over. Enjoy what we've got in Derrick Henry. Quit worrying about the uniform he's wearing. He's not coming back in a Titans uniform.
Period. The
Period.
end. Outside of Titans camp and quotes from Derrick Henry that people riled up, what to you has been the most interesting non-Titans training camp storyline in the NFL?
Boy, I saw that clip of the Arizona Cardinals, and it may have been just a lot of stuff put together, but there's been a presumption that Miami was going to be the #1 pick overall in the draft next year, and it's like, Arizona's like, me!
Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us.
That had to be like the first week of clips, you know, of everything that has gone bad for the Cardinals, because that was ugly. But then I think back.
If that's any insight into what the game is going to look like tonight, we're watching 5 minutes of the Hall of Fame game, and we're all saying, maybe I'll come back in a few weeks to this beautiful sport, because that was bad. That was brutal.
That's what I'm saying. And let's not forget, who did the Titans beat last year for their first win? The Cardinals literally gave it to them a couple of ways. So, this is the early part of training camp. You can't do a lot of bad. I mean, or a lot of good. I mean, it is what it is. But the bad does seep out, and you see it, and it's like, yeah, we're all thirsty for football, but I'll just remind us that week 1 it's still a month away. So a little over a month away. I know, but
when you say it like that, we've got a lot of time.
We got a lot of time, trust me. And then, college football. I mean, this is what I love about the calendar. I will cover a college football that matters before I cover an NFL game that matters. So, you know, here in Nashville, we've got Vanderbilt opening September 5th. Ole Miss and Louisville are at Nissan Stadium on September 6th. So that will be on your TV sets. And then, then the next week, Jets, Titans.
Teresa, speaking of college football and meaningful things, I know you cover the Vols. This Arian Carter situation, can you make sense of it?
No, it just feels like the NCAA trying to, with all the chaos that is going on in Congress with the Protect College Sports Act, in courts. I mean, the Texas trial group is busy filing lots, and I mean the lawsuits aren't going away. They're not being consolidated just yet. They're trying to get the Zakai Ziegler, Langston Patterson, get a bunch of those consolidated in a federal court in Nashville. But we have a ruling in Georgia yesterday. I mean, it's crazy, and it just feels like the NCAA is like putting their foot down, like, we have rules and we're going to punish this person. And it's like, because it came from the wrong pocket, but he repaid it. If it had come from this pocket, it's okay. I mean, it's like, it just felt like somebody trying to close a barn door that had been blown open a long time ago. So, Josh Heupel on Tuesday made very clear how unhappy he was with that, calling it clean version bullcrap. And it's, you could tell. And the frustration with the NCAA, maybe the easiest solution is just let them do what they do best. And it's not the rules and enforcement. It is running championships. Let them just do that.
Before I let you go, one last NFL storyline that I forgot to mention. Aaron Donald worked out for the Los Angeles Rams yesterday. He wanted to do, according to Adam Schefter, he wanted to do a workout in a football helmet. And even though he did not wear pads, he used Rams team equipment, which meant that the Rams had to report legally, rules-wise, that he worked out for them. Is this really going to happen? Are we really going to see Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett on the same team?
It feels like an eventuality, right? I mean, it feels like that was a performative. What kind of shape are you in, Aaron? What do you need to do to be ready for the season opener? I mean, I don't expect him to play in anything in the preseason. This feels much more like I'll come in when I need to. I mean, and for the longest time, when we used to have holdouts, remember they used to be a big problem. It's like, okay, how much of the preseason can I miss? So I think it was more like Aaron Donald's, it's like, okay, this is where I'm at. I'm going to go work out and do some stuff, get myself into shape, and then we'll bring me in. But yes, it does feel like it's coming because I haven't seen anyone who hasn't predicted the Rams to be the Super Bowl champs next year or for this season when we play the Super Bowl in February. So, I mean, they talk about Thanos collecting Infinity Stones. The Rams have been collecting, they've got 2 new DBs. Myles Garrett was the flashy move, but they've tried to address their problems. And then, oh yeah, we stash a quarterback for the future in Ty Simpson. But, with the money that they gave Matt Stafford in that extension, they are all in on this year. Aaron Donald is the cherry on top of this as they go for it. So I won't be surprised that he is in a Rams uniform on the field for the opener. I'm just wondering how long does he last, because football is tough. People, it is not easy. And yes, you're chasing quarterbacks and that's fun, but you're still pushing on 300+ pound men. It takes a toll. And it's not as easy as people think to come in off the couch and do it. So that's the part I'm waiting for. It feels like an eventuality. He's back. Start the timer on if he gets hurt and how quickly.
Teresa, thanks as always. We'll catch up with you next week. Consensual heart hands always. Yeah, Bennett, get those heart hands in the air. All right, we'll see you next week. That is Teresa Walker. You can always find her latest at the Associated Press for now. So you better read everything you can from Teresa while you still can. Them's the rules. Bennett, you joked yesterday and at the top of the show about the whole Save College Sports Act and Gary asking if you talked about it while he was gone, and you were like, no, I know my lane.
Yep.
Even someone who has followed it, and I talk to my dad about it all the time, I get so confused still. And we saw this tweet from Holly Rowe yesterday where it was coming off of like a Rosh Dellinger reporting that the majority leader, John Thune, had filed cloture, C-L-O-T-H-U-R-E,
Never heard that word. Okay.
On the motion to proceed on the Protect College Sports Act. This is the first of several steps in beginning the process for a full vote on the act that could drag on several days and into the weekend. And Holly Rowe put it, I had to Google cloture. It's a formal parliamentary procedure used to end a debate and force a vote on a pending measure. Most notably used in the U.S. Senate, it serves as the primary mechanism to overcome a filibuster.
Okay. I'll put that in the back pocket.
I don't want to be learning. I love learning words. Let me be clear. Big nerd. Love vocab words. One of my life's most recent accomplishments is I started keeping this is so lame. I can't believe I'm doing this. I started making a vocab test for myself every week to try to use new words in my vocabulary. Yeah, because I'm 34 and I don't think I've really added a whole lot.
Gotcha.
And, they say when you read, it increases your vocabulary, but I don't think you actually remember the words that you read and you look up. So I started literally writing them down, and I would do a review of them at the end of the week. And one of the words that really stuck was amalgamation, which is and funny enough, you'll appreciate this. I heard Kristen Stewart use it on one of the late night shows when she was making the circuit for the Covenant of Water.
Okay.
I was like, that's a beautiful word. I really like that word. Amalgamation. And it means the collection of everything making one thing whole. So taking a lot of stuff from a lot of different things and making that into a thing. But I started using it. You want to know who's now using it?
Who?
My husband. He's used it 3 times in the last week and a half. And he used it the other night and I said, my work here is done.
That's pretty good.
Anyway. Cloture is not a word that I want to be learning. All that to say,
I've never heard that one.
That is the lamest, nerdiest thing. I say a lot of really nerdy stuff, but that's up there.
Yeah.
I don't want to learn new bureaucratic Senate-related words in the process of college football. I'm so over it. Just tell me what it's going to be. Just tell me what it's going to be, and then we can go from there. And tell me how it impacts Memphis.
That's it.
That's
where I'm at.
Is this better or worse long run for Memphis trying to get into a new conference?
Because I keep seeing it argued both ways.
Me too, and it seems worse.
Yeah.
IMO, but.
Yeah, that's kind of where
And are we really just keeping a door open for the Big Ten and the SEC to eventually break off and make their own thing? That's really all you need to eventually have the answer to that question for. But in the meantime, cloture, a formal parliamentary procedure.
I like it.
Use it in a sentence sometime this week.
Okay.
Learn the capitals.
I'll try my best.
Step one, learn the capitals.
Step one,
Step
learn the
two,
capitals.
learn cloture. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, you, Bennett, could have tried out for the Detroit Pistons G League team.
Is that true?
You could have.
Okay.
All you had to do was pay a little bit of money.
All right.
We'll talk about it. More importantly, we'll show the video
Okay.
of the tryouts
Looking
for
forward to
the
it.
Pistons G League team. There was a fun Major League debut last night with the New York Mets. We'll get into sports things we missed from yesterday and Theater Thursday, some movie talk ahead after a quick break.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefits, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Everybody says about you, they're like, he wins at every level, right? He won in high school, he won in AAU, he won in college. Just explain to me how. Like, what is winning basketball?
I mean, I think it's just showing up every day. You know, I don't cheat the game. I show up at work, I have high energy, great coaching. First and foremost, I've always been surrounded by great coaches and players who really want to buy in and win. People talk about my winning, but you can't do that without a team.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Bennett, the NBA Cup Championship game next season is going to be played at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse on campus at Butler University. You tell me, some people are calling it a disaster. I would argue it's not only not a disaster, it's an improvement. The idea of let's take this cool new thing and put it in Las Vegas made sense on a very surface level.
Yeah.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back. We'll start with the best thing that I saw on my timeline yesterday, which was video from the Detroit Pistons G League team tryouts. It has been confirmed that 5 teams along with the Pistons, so I believe 6 teams total, are holding open tryouts for their G League teams.
Yep.
The Pistons, the Nuggets, the Bulls, the Mavs, and the Raptors.
Okay, we used to do this. The Memphis Hustle have held open tryouts before, and I went to it. It was for a radio bit. We actually, our friend Jason Smith, we signed him up, paid the fee for him to try out with the Memphis Hustle. I think they did it at MUS, and quickly learned, because it was funny for like a second. You're trying to do like a little bit. The other people that were trying out did not think it was funny at all, because you have to, like, you know, you're doing these drills with teammates, and so you're doing bounce passes and drill and stuff like that. The other guys were like, "This dude's messing me up. Like,
you're ruining his three-man weave."
And so he set out.
You're ruining the weave.
He set out pretty quickly, but it was an interesting experience.
Well, here's the problem.
Yeah.
Men like you, like Joe, like Timmy, like Marcus, like Kenneth, like someone who's slightly overweight sitting behind their desk today, or someone who's 5'8" on a good day, 5'8" with some little platforms. If you got like the little, you know, elevated shoes, they're going to see video of the Pistons tryout, and they're going to think, I too can do this, because if Mr. Red Shorts is going to pay $250 to go try out for the Pistons G League
lock
team.
in, bro. Oh, that's a foul, dude. That's a foul.
Surely.
Blow the whistle.
I can try out for the Pistons G League team. Man, I think it's dirty that this video got released, although you put yourself out there and you got to live with the return.
Okay.
Because why on earth would you think that your pro dreams were still chaseable?
Okay, here's what I would say.
Okay.
It depends on what your priorities are. Like, if you're these guys going and trying out, like, for all we know, it's like back then, I think it was like a $200 fee or something like that to do the tryout. Would you pay $200? Like, if you're me, like a diehard Grizzlies fan, okay? Would I pay $200 to put on a Grizzlies, like a real Grizzlies, like, you know, practice jersey? There's the logo on the court. There's video, and you have that memory forever. Like, I might do that.
Fair. Okay, I have some capital J journalism that I just saw. Update. That clip is from last year's tryouts. This year's tryouts have not happened yet.
Okay.
That's last year's tryouts. So you too still have an opportunity to go try out. I think my takeaway, this would be the ultimate fantasy football punishment.
Oh, that'd be good.
This would be the best. It might be a little dangerous, but that's fine. You lost. You must suffer the consequences. I think if you lose your fantasy football league, you should have to pay so one, you're losing more money. You should have to pay the $250. I think the other teams' tryouts are in that same range. Let's see what the listing here says. The cheapest one would be the Nuggets for $200.
Okay, not bad.
$250 for the Bulls, $300 for the Mavs, $225 for the Raptors. So you lose your fantasy football league. You have to pay to enter into trying out for one of these teams, and then you have to risk getting videoed and have that spammed across the world.
That, I like that. So far, the best fantasy football punishment I've seen. I know you saw this video of the guy that had to go to the what is it? The world's strongest, it's like the bodybuilding competition.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was really good.
No, I saw the best one that I think I've ever seen yesterday.
Okay.
A guy had to play golf, an entire round of golf.
Okay.
With strangers, with no ball. And he couldn't explain why he was doing it. So he would go to the tee box. He would put down the imaginary ball. He would take out his club. He would swing. He would pretend that the ball went someplace. He would follow the ball, the fake ball, the ghost ball, and then he'd play from that spot.
Pretty good.
He had to play the entire round, and he could not answer why he was doing that, playing with strangers. He said the first tee box was backed up. There were like 10 people watching.
That's pretty good.
The secondhand humiliation I gathered watching the video was excruciatingly wonderful.
Yeah.
Ours is so lame. It's like, go run a beer mile. Like, okay. Who amongst us hasn't run a beer mile?
Oh, that sounds fun, actually. Yeah.
Go to IHOP and eat as many pancakes as you can. Oh, boo-hoo.
We don't really have any in our leagues. We don't really have any. I need to come up with one. The one that I'm commish of.
I think you have to raise stakes on a losing season.
Right. I agree.
We did like the J.C. Penney photo shoot.
That's
where you
pretty
go to
cool.
one of those mall photo shoots and they look like old school 80s pictures.
Those are good.
Those are good. Glamour shots. That strongest man competition was a good one. Again, I think somebody has to do. Maybe that guy, maybe Mr. Red Shorts last year was the loser of his fantasy football team. I don't want to take away a man's dreams.
He's always going to have that memory.
Can we play it one more time?
And I mean, you got the Pistons logo. You got he's got the jersey on. Like, that's kind of cool.
He does have the Pistons.
Listen, I mean that's a foul, bro.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, God.
Blow the
So
whistle,
close.
ref. Like he's like, come on,
He's like,
man.
I'm not running back. I will say, keeping the jerseys cool. I still have my Grizzlies 2023 3-on-3 tournament jersey, even though I ended up tearing my Achilles on the big court.
At least you have the memory.
But I have the jersey.
That's kind of cool.
And I'll never get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I have the photos of me in Steven Adams' wheelchair.
You know what we used to, this is just, now we're getting off track, but we used to do like the fake jersey giveaways, and I still have all of those. In fact, I got Mike Miller to autograph one of them one time. Yeah, I mean, it's literally just like it looks like a Grizzlies jersey. Like, I mean, and it was like I think it was a Mike Miller jersey, but it's, you know, it ain't a jersey. It's a giveaway. It's a giveaway.
I saw a crazy jersey today.
What?
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up because we're talking about jerseys. Someone made a split Portland-Memphis jaw jersey.
So it looks like 12.
And it says Portfis.
Portfis is pretty good.
No, it's not.
I like Portfis.
Portfis?
Yeah.
Portfis is ridiculous.
That's pretty good.
Portfis is insane.
Did it look stupid?
Yes.
It did.
But I think
Okay.
split jerseys and split hats always look stupid. I've never thought that. As someone who has 8,000 teams, you would think that I would be sympathetic towards split hats, split flags, split jerseys. I think they're so silly.
You know what I hate more than that?
What?
The house divided
Oh,
license
I hate those
plates.
so
I
much.
hate those. I hate the house divided license plates. No, because we all have our own. So like, my house is kind of divided. I'm a Titans fan. My wife's a Bills fan. I would never have that on my car. On my car, I would have a Titans license plate, and my wife can have a Bills license plate on her car.
Oh my God! Imagine if Chris and I had a flag outside of our house that was a house divided USC Syracuse.
Yeah, I mean,
like that's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't love
Even
those.
because in LA, there's so many USC, UCLA people, so you see those all over the place. And I'm like, stand on your team.
Yes.
This is silly.
Yeah.
Portfis.
That's not
Come
bad.
on.
I don't hate it.
Come on. Someone's like, that goes hard. I'm like, no, it doesn't. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. Outside of the beauty that was Pistons G League team tryout videos, the other video that crossed my timeline that I'm obsessed with, Jeffrey Yan, who we talked about on the show yesterday, he got his call up to the majors, made his major league debut yesterday for the Mets. He has...
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
You don't think it's cool?
No, it is cool. I just feel bad for him. It's a tough spot.
Congratulations, you get to live your dream.
Yeah.
You're finally
With
going to
the
make your
Mets.
major league debut with the Mets. He has a wild strikeout celebration. I call it the Zac Efron. Others are calling it the jump, the half jump splits, whatever you want to call it. That is the Zac Efron High School Musical 2 bet on it move. I will take no further questions. That is Zac Efron jumping off the mountain, landing down, and continuing to sing his little heart out. But this is Jeffrey Yan, and he does this every time he gets a strikeout. It's been a thing ever since he was, I believe he started doing it when he was playing with the Marlins AA team back in 2021. He has a really cool story. Like, he signed as a 16-year-old out of the Dominican Republic, made his pro debut 12 years ago now in 2014 with the Angels, had Tommy John surgery, got released, didn't pitch in a pro league again for 5 years. He was a construction worker. He was a delivery man.
Oh, that's
Makes his
okay.
way back, signs with the Marlins in 2021, jumps around a bit, now with the Mets system, made his major league debut yesterday, got his first strikeout, does the move, and he got booed.
Did he?
He got booed.
Okay, here's the thing. I hate that, and here's the reason why. Me and GP have talked about this a ton. Like, give me all the celebrations.
Yes.
Like, give me the bat flips. Give me the celebrations on the mound. I love it all. And here's the reason why. What's like the most popular thing right now? The Savannah Bananas. Like, they sell out all those stadiums and everything. That's literally what the whole thing is built around, right? People like this stuff. We got to stop catering to the old baseball fan. We can't do it anymore.
I think there's a middle ground. Like, you can make the Savannah Bananas the bananas, and you can bring a little joy. Like, God forbid a man have a little motion when he strikes someone out. God forbid baseball have a little joy. God forbid you have a little signature move. Like, if jumping makes you mad, you are the problem.
And
but I'm not saying that all of my Major League Baseball players have to sing either. Like,
I'm with you, but like, hey, if somebody wants to get mad and charge the mound, that's fine too. Like, whatever.
It makes it more exciting.
It's fun. I like it.
This sport is starving for fun.
Yeah, man.
Like, hungry for fun. Who cares?
Let's have a
The
good time.
Guardians players were mocking him in the dugout. I don't care about that. That's fun too. Players can mock, and I guess fans can boo. I guess that's part of it. But like, if you're genuinely mad at it, like if you woke up this morning and
Get
you
out
said,
of here.
"This is ruining the sport,"
Yeah.
you're a loser.
Get out of here. Get
Anyway,
out of here.
I'm a Jeffrey Yan fan. I want to know if he does it
pretty cool.
forever. Because someone's like, okay, he can do it his first one, but if he keeps doing it, it's going to get old fast. No, I want him to do it every
No,
single
keep
strikeout
doing
for
it.
the rest of his career.
Keep doing it.
You've started now. Don't stop now.
Yeah, I like it.
Keep it up. All right, we will take a quick break. When we come back, we'll do some Theater Thursday. The trailer came out for the new Robert Pattinson movie where he plays Chris Hansen and follows the origin story of To Catch a Predator.
Oh.
It came out this morning. We'll have a little Robert Pattinson talk. We'll talk about the movies we've seen this summer, movies we're still looking forward to. And I have a question for you, Bennett. I'll let you think about it during the break.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Whole city turns up. Where the best belong. Never love. Shit, never love. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta never love. Yeah, never love. Bluff City show out, gotta never love, never love. Shit, never love. Got soul, got heart, got pride, gotta never love. Yeah, never love. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta never love.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
What do you bring to the table? Like, you want people to describe Kareem Lopez, the basketball player. What do you want to hear?
I feel like I'm just a winning player. You know, someone that's gonna contribute to winning, a competitor. You know, a high IQ player. You know, someone that's gonna play the right way. And yeah, like I said, like the first thing I said, just contribute to winning.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Election season is officially here, and you can make your voice heard with federal and state primary and county general election day, which is today. Grizzlies.com/vote is where you can stay informed and stay active with all the key voter information for the 2026 elections. Visit Grizzlies.com/vote and get involved today. Bennett Doyle is going to go vote.
Yes, he is.
Bennett Doyle is going to go vote.
At
I
some
early
point.
voted last Saturday. I got to admit, you should probably look at the ballot extensively before you go. I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready. Chris
Okay.
timed out.
Oh.
Chris timed out on his ballot. Had to start over again.
What are you? I probably shouldn't ask this. Are you
Okay.
allowed to look at your phone?
Yes.
You are. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So you can continue to look candidates up, platforms up,
Yeah.
make sure everything's.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to memorize the test. It's not a test.
Right.
Voting should not be a test.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Would it be weird? Because I guess you could manipulate it a certain way, but like, yeah, I think this is not a unique thing to anybody. Like you go into when there's a big election and there's a ton of things on the ballot, like you get in, there's always going to be something that you
Yes.
maybe don't know anything about
Yes.
and you didn't do your research on, like you said. What if there was like a sheet of paper that they handed you that the candidates get to do like a little blip?
We're thinking
right.
Bennett, we're simpatico on
Yeah.
this.
So it's not
because we left the ballot box on Saturday, and I said, because there's a lot of judges up, especially, and a lot of
yeah,
it's an extensive ballot. It's not just the primary for governor. Like there's a lot of genuine people and county mayor here in Memphis, like people who will be making decisions that impact the city from like jail infrastructure and the county budget crisis and everything that goes on with that. I think it would be so beneficial for every candidate to have a oneer, like a one sheet on what your policy is, what your three most important things about you to help now granted, like you can go and look all of that up, but it's not so easy. It's not like there's just a page that says, hi, I'm so-and-so.
Right.
And these are the most important things to me. It's a lot more convoluted than that. So I agree. I think it would be really helpful. Even if it wasn't available in person on a sheet, like if there was a website designed and all you had to do was click on the name and it told you everything that you needed to know about that person. I know.
I like it.
It might help.
It would help.
It might help the people. It might make it less, because I did think, it has to be intimidating.
Yes.
I consider myself pretty politically active and pretty politically aware, and I was intimidated. But don't let intimidation stop you from exercising your civic duty. Look up the ballot ahead of time, go through, figure out what you need a little extra help on, reach out to somebody who can answer questions for you, and go from there. While we were in the break, I watched the trailer for the new Robert Pattinson movie, Primetime.
How was it?
Looks awesome.
It does?
It looks awesome.
What an interesting choice.
That guy is so interesting.
Yeah, because I saw an interview with him recently, and he was talking
With
about
Pattinson or Hansen?
Yeah, with Pattinson.
Okay.
And he talked about how he's coming off post Twilight, which, by the way, I said this to my wife the other day. Kudos to him, because he was thought of as the Twilight guy for a long time, and I don't think anybody really thinks of him like that anymore.
I'm obsessed with the run of young actors who were stars in young adult novels turned into blockbuster movies, who have decided that they want to be our greatest actors and actresses. And Pattinson's one, and Kristen Stewart, and even her on like the directorial side of things. Daniel Radcliffe.
Zendaya was on the Disney Channel.
Daniel Radcliffe would have been anything but Harry Potter.
Right.
I would have been like, no, he can never escape this.
Right.
And he has in totality. Like he's so wildly talented. Emma Watson, Zendaya's a good one. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones in that category. Jennifer Lawrence with Hunger Games, escaping that period of her life. It's so impressive. But Robert Pattinson, he has 4 movies this summer, and I think he has another one with Denzel Washington that just doesn't have a release date yet. But he did The Drama, The Odyssey, Primetime, and then he's in the Final Dune.
Yeah, he's the villain in the Final Dune.
That's a run.
It is a run.
He could be a double nominated for 2 different roles at the award season.
I loved The Drama. I talked about it with Roser the other day. So good.
Did you see The Invite?
No, I haven't seen it yet. No, I've heard it's good.
Doing a doubleheader of The Drama and The Invite would be an enjoyable experience.
Okay, yeah.
I really enjoyed The Drama too. It's been out long enough that I think we can.
And it's on HBO Max now.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think we can give away. I think that's
no. You can't give away the plot, because that's a movie
reveal.
that you should know nothing. That's how I feel about The Invite too. You should know nothing about the movie.
Oh, there's a reveal in that one too?
Many.
Okay, gotcha.
You should know nothing about it.
I think that The Drama was so fascinating because it's one of those movies that you, like, once it's over, you want to talk, whoever you saw it with, you want to talk about, like, what would I do in that situation? Because I do not think that there is an easy answer on that one. No, that isn't.
I love ethics conversations.
I know.
So this Robert Pattinson, Chris Hansen one, like, I think from a pop culture standpoint, Chris Hansen was always viewed. I don't know. We had a weird obsession with To Catch a Predator. It was just such a wild show to watch.
It had a moment for sure.
But I remember in journalism school, we did a kind of like a thought exercise, essentially of who is the predator.
Mhm.
Is it the predator that's being caught, or is it Chris Hansen?
Oh.
Because from a journalism ethics standpoint, like there's no ethics in that whatsoever. And so you get to this point where, of course, you want to take pedophiles off the street. That's bad.
Right.
We can all collectively agree.
Right.
Pedophiles bad.
Yes.
You don't want them. But the way that that show was designed and like the humiliation ritual
Right.
of taking down someone in that nature, there's a lot of weird ethics
could never
battles
work. Could never
on
work
it.
today. That's for sure.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. Although maybe it should. I don't know.
Yeah, it could never work today.
But it's like this whole idea of like who gets to be a watchdog,
Mhm.
who gets to be the judge, jury, and executioner,
Yes.
who gets to be the cops. Like I was watching this video with Chris yesterday about, I don't know if this crossed your timeline. There were a couple got caught making out in Central Park, and there was a streamer who was recording when they came up to him, like a streamer with millions of followers.
Okay.
And so these two got blasted out, and it turns out, allegedly, reportedly, that it was a higher up at a law firm, and it was his subordinate, and they were making out on a bench in
Okay,
Central
I know
Park.
what you're talking
and
about.
apparently one or both were married. I don't know the
Mhm.
details, but the conversation that came out of it was like, who are we, the general public, to think we should just be able to record everyone and anyone and blast them out and be the ones who get them in trouble, essentially? Like, why do we chase that in today's day and age?
It's.
I
mean,
think it's so annoying.
I mean, everyone's. Not everyone, but so many people are trying to find their corner of the internet, right?
Yes.
Or their thing. How can I go viral? And I mean, there's obviously way stupider stuff than that too. Of people just being idiots. But yeah, I don't know.
It's like we see everything as a movie, and maybe it's
Yes.
because of the social mediaification. Like even have you followed the Lindsay Clancy trial at all? The woman who killed her kids.
Oh yeah, I mean
But they're claiming that she was like under postpartum psychosis.
Okay.
But like it's like
Yeah, I know what you're talking
it's a
about.
horrible case, by the way.
Yeah.
But all these people have become so obsessed with this case that they've now convinced, like, what if it was actually the husband? And it's
Yeah.
not. Like, it's pretty clear, cut and dry, like
She
what
killed her
happened.
kids, yeah.
And the argument is we have a medical system that does not adequately help women who are in postpartum psychosis, and that can lead to devastating events like the one that happened. But just the obsession of people to insert themselves in other people's business. We are at our core. It all goes back to our origin story. We're a nosy ass society.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We are like maybe we do not understand how to mind our own business.
No.
We love to yap and we love to spy and we love
Yes.
to like find things out about people that we don't know and should not know
We
anything
want
about.
the tea at all times. Yes.
Anyway, back to Robert Pattinson. I think he's great. I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah, I am
thought he
too.
was awesome in The Odyssey.
He was.
He was menacing, perfectly menacing in
beggars
The
out of
Odyssey.
here.
Get these beggars out of here! I've said it 1,000 times.
Uh-huh.
Have you watched anything good other than the notable Odyssey?
What about
Have you seen
Boom-
Spider-Man?
I saw Spider-Man.
And you thought it was awesome?
I loved Spider-Man. Yes.
I saw your whole intro on
I
it.
love
Yes.
Spider-Man. Yes, Spider-Man's the best. He's universal. Everyone loves Spider-Man. That's why the movie does so good. So yeah, Spider-Man was awesome. What other, like, I've watched some bad stuff. I haven't watched any. I watched Mortal Kombat 2 on HBO Max because I liked the first one and I loved the Mortal Kombat game as a
Okay.
kid. I was obsessed with Mortal
Okay.
Kombat, so I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot. It was horrible. The first one was okay. This was really bad, like as bad as it gets. So there's that. I watched The Long Walk, which was pretty.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
It was
I thought it could
okay.
have been better, but I
Yeah.
liked the story.
I don't like when this is gonna sound so square when I say this, but I don't. I think that there's like sometimes it can be overkill with the cussing. Like, and I get it, the stakes are like high and people are getting killed in this movie, but I felt like
Interesting.
it was just like it almost to the point where it was like, dude, did they not have enough dialogue that they just like have to add cuss words to
Just
every
to
single
fill.
sentence? Like the
It's
whole entire
like
movie is
filler
then
epitome.
F word, F word, F word.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I mean, I like the F word as much as anybody, but like this is like the entire dialogue is
To
them
be fair,
cussing.
if I had to
yeah.
just keep walking, I think all I
That's
would
true.
do is
I'd
cuss.
probably be cussing too, but it just, I don't know. It felt like overkill. And when I got, and maybe it's just me, like it's something in my head, but as I like got further along in the movie, I was like, it was all I could think about.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, that was my introduction to David Johnson, the actor who's now
Black Panther. Yeah.
Because I watched The Long Walk before I watched Industry,
Mm.
but now he's in Industry too.
He's also an alien Romulus.
Oh, okay.
He plays an android.
and I walked out, I was like, he's going to be a star.
He's great
I was
in,
like,
in
he's
that
incredible.
one too. Yeah.
And Philip Seymour Hoffman's son is great too.
Oh, I love him.
I find him.
He did the
like-
Criterion Closet recently.
did.
Yeah.
And
It
of
was
course
really really
awesome.
fun. Yeah.
I'm sure it was incredible.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Grey Gardens? It's a documentary from the 1970s. There's been a lot of like offshoots on it. There was a miniseries with Jessica Lange and Drew Barrymore, maybe in like the mid 2000s, but it's about Edith and Edie, Big Edie and Little Edie, and they were the aunt and the cousin of Jackie O.
Oh,
and they
okay.
were part of a pretty wealthy family, but then they ended up living in like squalor in this house called Grey Gardens, which was somewhere coastal New England. And they
Okay.
let the house go awry, and they lived together and had like an incredibly codependent relationship. And Hollywood Reporter came out with their list of like the top 50 documentaries of all time, and they
Saw
listed
that.
Grey Gardens as number 1. And I had not watched it since I was a wee tot, but Chris had never seen it, and so I made him watch it. I swear, we would not have Bravo, we would not have the Kardashians, we would not have reality TV as it is today without that movie.
Okay, I need to check that out. That list, by the way, I saw a lot of people point this out. That list is so wrong.
That's what they do. They do so you'll talk about it.
They did not include one of the greatest documentaries of all time.
Okay.
King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters. Have you ever
Yes,
seen that
is
one
a great
about the
documentary? Yes.
Dude, it's like everyone has seen that one. Remember the word of mouth of that
Yes.
documentary?
Yes.
Like it was such
That's
a
what
big,
makes a great documentary.
Yes, and the fact that it wasn't on there, I was just like, okay.
This list is horse.
Yeah, they messed up there.
I don't think Grey Gardens is the greatest documentary of all time, but it is a fascinating. It's such a like a neurological reset too. There's no script. There's really not a lot of sense of it. It's just these two people talking and fighting and like randomly getting kind of snippets of their life story through the arguments they're having or through the reminiscing that they're doing. And it's really uncomfortable. And there was a big battle when it came out over the ethics of it. Like, because at that point, we didn't do that. We didn't have full-fledged reality TV style and now reality TV is so scripted, but this was just them and they needed money. So they were paid. So they had some editorial decisions on it. It doesn't make them look good.
Yeah.
It makes them look mentally ill to a certain degree, but also just that they're like unapologetically themselves. And it's bizarre.
Okay.
It's one of the most bizarre.
I gotta
it's
check
like
that out.
A bizarre look into the past, and you like bizarre films, and I think
love
that you
bizarre
would enjoy
things.
it in that sense.
I did finish a documentary last night. People have been talking about it because it's number 1 on Netflix, The Idaho Murders.
I watched it.
Which I didn't learn anything from
Exactly.
it. I did think it was kind of like, I was kind of fascinated with just all the body cam footage. And I do think that because the one thing that people have asked about this case since the very beginning is why did the girls wait 8 hours before they called the police? I think that's kind of easy to explain away because you don't everybody was drunk. Like they're all partying the night before. You can tell they had a big house party and everything like that. And something scary happens at your house. But I don't think in that moment you think that a mass murder just happened at your house. You think that like somebody had a scary guy over to the house and like things got weird and I'm scared and I'm gonna lock myself in the room and go to bed. I don't know. I thought that was a little easier to explain away after seeing that.
I think it's always a weird thing when something like that happens because we're just so accustomed to thinking like how I would act in this situation, but you have no idea what shock does to your system.
Right.
And people say that over and over in all of these murder documentaries. When you're hearing first accounts or when you're hearing law enforcement or when you're hearing like expert psychologists go through, everyone says it's actually it can be a normal reaction to pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah, you
And to
want
be like,
everything to go
"Certainly
away."
This didn't just happen. That documentary has messed me up. I've had 2 back-to-back dreams where I'm being pursued by a man with a knife. So I probably should not have consumed. It also made me so mad because like you said, you didn't learn anything from it. And I think the purpose was really for the families, which is fine. Like, I think that's a a nice goal to have and anything that makes them feel better about the recounting and like memory of their kids. We have bastardized the documentary like form. Not to sound like a hoity-toity film person. Like true crime docuseries and documentaries and the way that we're consuming them right now before cases are over, before there's like proper time to reflect. That's not what a documentary is for. Like this is like real-time reality TV.
That's right.
In the moment documentaries. And that's just not what a documentary is supposed to be.
I
I guess it is, but technically. But I get stuck in them too. I saw when I was looking up I was spending some time on the A24 Twitter page this morning because that's who's doing the Robert Pattinson primetime show. And they announced they have a new docuseries dropping tonight, and it's an A24 docuseries. So of course I'm going to be interested in it.
Yeah.
And it's from the people who did Tiger King and the monkey one, Chimp Crazy. And it's about the underground world of like illegal reptiles and the sale of illegal reptiles. I'm like, sold.
That's a huge business. We went to the reptile show.
Were they legal?
These were legal reptiles.
Were these documented reptiles?
I think these were documented reptiles, but that thing is like a cash cow. Like it is, and people that know live in that world, and like there were people that like because they have all these different vendors that are selling all the kinds of reptile snakes and lizards and all kinds of stuff. But like I could even hear people being like, "Oh, I saw so and so. I just bought this from him," and "Oh, I saw my guy from that. We met him at that show, and we traded this." And yeah, it's crazy. It's a wild world.
That is a wild world.
And it's a cash cow. Yeah.
Before we end, I had a question for you during the break. I'll ask it for you now. This was the subject of NPR's Pop Culture Power Hour, or whatever their pop culture broadcast is called. What is the sweatiest movie of all time? As in the movie, they are sweating constantly.
Okay.
Just a movie that makes you think of the actors in it sweating.
Okay. Recent memory, the first thing that pops to mind is Whiplash.
Good one.
Miles Teller, and he's sweating. I mean, when anybody thinks of that movie, they think of him on the drums, like going crazy and all the sweat beating down. That one, another one Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's, I mean, there's a famous scene of him like the slow motion and the sweat. Peter Finch in Network, like in that.
That's a classic.
That's when he's at the news desk.
We just recently rewatched Network, and
he
sweats a lot. I thought recently Challengers is a pretty sweaty movie.
Yeah. That is a sweaty movie.
Hot and sweaty.
They're glistening the whole movie too.
And then in the podcast they talked, and I think this is probably the best in my opinion, is Do the Right Thing.
Oh yeah,
that is nothing but sweat.
It's
and like
hot
the
in
pressure
New York,
cooker of a hot day in New York City, and like that, like the sweat and the heat plays a role.
Yes,
it's like an undefined character within Do the Right Thing.
That's
someone
really
said Alien is a pretty sweaty movie.
Alien is a sweaty
movie.
Alien is a sweaty movie. There is no doubt. Okay, those are good ones. I like
The Long Walk. Technically a sweaty movie.
The Long Walk is a sweaty movie. They're sweating the whole time.
You know, before I saw that movie, I really thought that I could do it. I was like, I could walk for a significant period of time.
Yeah.
I think I'd only make it 5 hours.
Yeah,
I think that'd be my cutoff.
I think so too. I would have gotten shot pretty early in that movie.
I think I would die I'd be early in the game. I don't think I have it in me.
I don't think I do.
I love to walk, but I
walk.
like to take little breaks.
I like to walk.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I would have been dead quickly in that one for sure. Yeah. What have you watched recently?
Grey Gardens.
Grey Gardens, yeah.
Odyssey. The Invite.
Did you like the Odyssey?
I loved the Odyssey.
I love the Odyssey. Everybody loves the Odyssey.
Not everybody. But I also now have gotten to the point where I love the people who don't love the Odyssey because then I can continue the conversation with somebody and be like, why didn't you like it? And this is why I liked it. And this was a fun time. I really want to go see Spider-Man. I need to make time for it. It's a little longer than I expected.
Yeah,
it's like
it is long.
2:40.
Yep, it's long.
So that's a real carving the time out.
Yeah, that's one of the, I mean, you know, that's one of those, even if you don't care, you got to go see it just because everybody's going to see it. Like they've had it a million showings, like at all the Malco theaters, just because everybody's going to see it.
Yeah. Chat had a really great sweaty TV show episode. The Hey Arnold episode when it was really hot.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Core memory.
I wanted to open a fire hydrant so bad.
Hey Arnold was so good.
Hey Arnold was a show of a generation.
It really was.
And it had everything.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for being here, Bennett, on
Always.
Election Day.
Happy
Go
to
to
be
the
here.
polls. Everybody. I'll be really disappointed if you don't vote. And if you early voted, congratulations. Encourage someone else in your life to vote. We'll be back tomorrow. We will wrap up the week. We'll see you then. Bye.